Hello and welcome back to the gun racking channel. In today's test we will be shooting the Eley Sport. This was a somewhat peculiar experience as it turns out to be one of the best and yet one of the most inconsistent cartridges I have tested so far. First, let me provide some information about the cartridge itself. It is manufactured by Eley in the United Kingdom. Eley is known as one of the best, if not the best, manufacturer of 22 long rifle ammunition. It consists of a 40 grain lead round nose bullet. The projectile is coated with a layer of paraffin wax and has a dark, almost black appearance. The muzzle velocity is stated to be between 1000 and 1090 feet per second. However, it turned out that this was not entirely accurate. I always shoot 5 to 10 rounds first before I start shooting for groups, and it was already at this point that the first issues arose. The first shot sounded like a CCI quiet. The chronograph wasn't turned on, so I can't say what the velocity of this shot was. The impact though was far below the target. The next shot went off with a normal bang, but the third shot was a click, a misfire. It did fire on the second attempt, but I was already quite skeptical about this cartridge. So I loaded up with another magazine, and once again I got a click that went off on the second attempt. Well, a test is a test, so I loaded up with 5 more cartridges to start the real testing, and this is what happened. If you want to support my channel without it costing you a single cent, please press the like button. And do subscribe to my channel and leave a comment. A comment is one of the best things you can do to help me beat YouTube's algorithms. As you can see, the first shot was only 769 feet per second, which is about 300 feet per second too low. There is a significant variation in both velocity and accuracy compared to the next shot. The 4 last shots grouped very well. So group 1 ended up with 1.142 inch or 29 millimeters with the flyer. If we measure the group without the flyer, we end up with 0.214 or 5.43 millimeters. This is quite exceptional. Let's load up with 5 more rounds for the second group. This actually looks good so far. Really good, in fact. Wow, what a group! This was a positive surprise. Group number 2 ended up really well. 0.264 inches or 6.70 millimeters. A spectacular group. But what about the third group? Well, there's only one way to find out, and that's to load up and test. Once again, it starts surprisingly well. It's incredible. What a group! This is something I really didn't expect. What began so poorly has ended up giving me 2 of the best groups so far in my tests. And the third and final group ended up on 2.084 inch or 7.21 millimeter. Pretty much the same as group number 2. So the average group size with the flyer is 0.563 inches or 14.3 millimeters. The flyer really destroyed the average. The chronograph recorded all 15 shots. The minimum velocity was 769 feet per second and the maximum velocity was 1018 feet per second. The lowest velocity, which is the outlier, will indeed affect the overall average. This gives us an unusually large spread of 249 feet per second. The average velocity then becomes 986 feet per second. The standard deviation is a remarkably high 59. If the first shot had occurred during the sighting-in phase rather than actual test, the results would have been quite different. So, how do we conclude this? The cartridge is clearly capable of delivering very good results, but on the other hand, it cannot be relied upon. Is this specific to this lot, or is this a recurring issue with Eley Sport? I don't know, but if you want, I can try to test it once more. If you want me to do that, please leave a comment in the comment section. If this cartridge proves to be more consistent with other lots, it could be a great buy. However, with so many issues observed in just 25 to 30 rounds, it cannot be trusted. Until next time we meet, take care and have a great day.